You can freeze time, but only for 10 seconds at a time. What's the best use for this power? Do you know these people who hide a ball under cups? I would end their careers. Or make your own career. Act like you can teleport them. Teleport to the other side of this locked door. It doesn't work that way. You can only teleport to places you can see. Perfectly reasonable limitation for teleportation. Killing mosquitoes. Yes. Saving the things you accidentally dropped. r/Linus drop tips. Whatever thing you're doing in your room, as soon as you hear the doorknob being turned, activate the power. It's like a lock, with extra steps. It's like a lock, but with less suspicions. Gambling. You can stop time, and fudge stuff like dice placement, the balls on roulette, and most importantly, people's, and your own decks while playing cards. You can choose what you'll get next, and what your opponent gets. You could also make an extra $100 each time you cash out. Teller pulls out $500. Gets ready to count it out. You freeze time and grab $100 and pocket it. Then unfreeze. Teller counts out $400. Sees the mistake. And pulls out another $100. Yeah, but the teller would be on the hook later for being short. Wouldn't poker be easier? Get up, check the other people's hand. Bet accordingly. Roulette would be easiest. Just move the ball at the last second to what you bet on. Thinking of a good comeback in a conversation. Lol, this sounds good, but knowing I'm on the clock I would probably still choke. Just slap them at 8 seconds. Either you're witty or they are in pain for no obvious reason. Repeat until concussion. Dear magician. Escapiologist. Houdini 2.0 does not give a fuck. But what is a cooldown? A second? 10? A day? Classic version would be time equal to the time you froze. So 10-second cooldown. Not bad at all. Pulling out a wedgie. You are a genius. Please use your power to help others too. Carrying the cat away, just before they vomit on the rug. I would develop a simple magic routine. My grand finale is a teleporting man. I get little fame for doing the basic teleporting man of entering an enclosed booth, and exiting from another enclosed booth. Even though people have seen it before, but it still garners attention. I ramp it to be more of a spectacle. Flashing lights. No booth so the audience can see me except for 1 second, when I'm obstructed from their view. Once I'm big enough I run a limited show that claims I would teleport for in front of their eyes. No gimmicks. No booths. No flashy technology. I teleport in front of people. I charge a lot of money. Word gets out. I charge more, and extend the show. Then I start to do private shows for the wealthy elite and charge even more. Eventually the government finds out, probably a lot sooner than you would expect, and then they take you for experimentation. It's an illusion. It's fake. The government never intervened with other magicians. I would be more worried about a competing magician going insane trying to find out my secret. Damn. Yeah, that's true. Teleporting behind my friends. Heh. Nothing personnel. Kid. Run out of theater. Church. Movie. ECT without people noticing. Would make bathroom breaks so much easier. Or actually get into the theater without having to pay. Get into the theater. And get into the kind of bad seats. To not leave someone who paid without the good ones so the karma keeps balanced. Become an assassin. If you play it right it would be like a Death Note, but with only PPL very close to you, not emotionally close. I think they call that physically close. I would either be really good at boxing or UFC, or I would get hit once, and forget I had a superpower. IDK how that would work. The audience would see you cutting around every 10 seconds, like you're only going a few frames a second. Nah, freeze time mid-swing. Punch him a fuck ton. Resume mid-swing for the one-punch knockout. And say aura. You could play ping pong on your own. This is the most wholesome answer I've seen so far. But also super sad. To stop myself from spilling my drink. Talk shit to somebody at the top of the staircase. Wait for them to start walking up the stairs to confront me. Then freezing time, and moving them back to the bottom of the stairs. over and over. This must be the work of an enemy stand. Practicing my knife throwing. At a Japanese teenager and his British American grandfather. Don't forget that car. And the French guile. Stealing French fries off of other people's plates. While doing a drowning rescue, 10 seconds can change everything. 10 seconds to put them underwater, nice. Definitely pranking people. For example, they throw something, I stop time, and put it somewhere completely else. Like people that throw cigarette butts out their car window, you freeze time, put it on their backseat, and then light their car on fire. For example, haha, maybe you just put it onto their trousers, so they get a small hole lol. Depends how physics work in this scenario. If time is truly stopped, then the momentum and kinetic energy of every object in motion would be preserved. Meaning, if I took a moving object and moved it somewhere else, it would continue moving in the same relative direction. Basically what I'm saying is I'd be really good at darts. If you wanna talk about physics, one case I heard against time stop is that you'd be blind because light won't hit your eyes. You could become a top-ranked fighter. I think people would notice. Stop time the moment you hit them. Proceed to hit them for 10 seconds in the same spot. Easy win. Peeing in a public bathroom. I can live blissfully knowing nobody ever has to hear me pee ever again. You can pee in less than 10 seconds? Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a GD. Bet super athletic people you can get to a certain place, like 10 meters away, or some other short distance faster than them. Start the race. Stop time. Get money. I would prefer to tie people's shoes together. Easy there, Satan lol. Realizing you'll be stuck in frozen time, because the 10 seconds will never end. Wait a fucking infinite secretary, I think you're onto something. Dodge a bullet. Op never said you have instant reaction. Maybe you freeze it when the bullet is penetrating your heart wall. I'd think in being a bodyguard, it would still be a big advantage. Drop a road roller on my dead brother's great-great-grandson. Or freak a French dude out when he's trying to walk up a staircase by moving him down every step he takes.